What's going on, Minecraft fans? My name is Shiloh, and welcome back to Minecraft 100 Days Islands. It's been a while since the last part, and there's many more to continue, especially if I want to be ready on day 100 to slay the Ender Dragon. So without further ado, I'll see you all on day 4. And here I am, day 4, story day, starting with the cave I explored the last part to go to the unexplored area that I left for this part. So getting there was pretty easy. I used my cobblestone to save my wood to bridge there for the most part. I didn't do bridging entirely, but I did start off with bridging with one little mistake. After that, I did some corner jumps, and I made this one, but then the other. So I used my cobblestone to get back up and made it to the unexplored area, where with my amazing diamond pickaxe that I got from the stronghold from a village, I mined the wall I placed and then instantly got jumped by mobs. Luckily with my iron armor, this creeper barely did any damage, but it did take away one of the raw iron. Then 2 skeletons came. Luckily with my iron sword and the armor, I took damage and took them out. I then placed some torches to stop the mobs coming in and rebuild my cobblestone wall to stop any mobs from entering from this way to get all this raw iron. There's only 3 pieces. But I was getting them, a skeleton that shot me out of nowhere. I looked around, seeing nothing. Perplexed, I got the iron, other iron, more good resources. So I kept looking around for this creeper skeleton, and I finally found it. And with my iron sword again, I slaughtered it, and it was then got the remaining raw iron, which there was way more of this time around. But I think twice the amount. So after I got that, I continued moving forward using torches to light the way so I could see, and I discovered a dead end, leaving me perplexed. So I started to mine forward to see there's more to the cave, and that's when the water part of it started to seep down. So I realized if I kept mining forward, it'd just be water on water on water. So less disappointed, I tried to see if there was something else I was missing. I found this top area, hoping there was more cave up there, so I mined up there to see what was up there, just to see that it's nothing. Besides some more raw iron, which I obviously got so I can make my tools and other stuff. So after getting this raw iron, I was perplexed. I was thinking, what the heck am I going to record for the next 2 clips for day 4? So I decided I would just look around this cave a bit more. It is a big cave, and there's many areas I probably missed, so it's time to go searching for them. And that's what I found in the next clip. This little area in the cave, trying to see if there was a lot in there, and it was mostly just filler with some raw iron to make sure the plot progresses. Not a lot here though. But after getting that, I went further down to see if there's any diamonds and stuff, and I just found some more raw iron. But this is my first look at Deep Slate in this world, and Deep Slate, I must say, is very, very pretty, even if it's just a replacement of cobblestone that no one actually uses because cobblestone is easy to find as dirt and grasses. Or iron or coal for some reason. So after that little find, I made a staircase of cobblestone to get back up because I'm just fancy like that. And with getting back up, I was again started thinking, how am I going to continue this? This is it for the non-water section as far as I knew. So I was just really, really hoping that there was something else good in here. So I went back to my unexplored area, thinking I'm going to do the unthinkable because I heard a zombie near. So there was something obviously I was missing, which is why I took the top area, and I discovered that there was in fact Deep Slate Cave right below me. Yeah, I dig down off camera, and so I went down, realizing that I did not let this up at all, but didn't matter. So my perplexity was gone when I realized that this would make perfect for the end of day 4 or whatever. So I went down here to see if I could find any goods, looking around to see if any mobs were near, and I found some redstone, which is handy, I don't really use redstone for much, but it's good to have. So I'm at the other side where I saw a zombie coming in for me with my iron sword. I took it out and took only 1 health damage, unfortunately. But I continue moving on, finding some more raw iron and a creeper. So I got this raw iron and stopped the creeper from blowing up because I knew I wanted all this iron. So luckily, I killed it, and went back for the raw iron, which there was not too much of, but hey, iron is iron. So I continued going, seeing some lava, and my first diamond. Well, not my first. First, no, I got without any assistance. So I removed this lava and got the diamond, which unfortunately there was only one of. Anyways, I continue moving forward this cave, seeing some weird mossy cobble, which I assume was just like an XP area, little dungeon room. So I dealt with these skeletons and continue moving. Getting my first bit of gold. And my first bit of lapis. Anyways, I would notice it because, to tell you the truth, I went there off camera. It's actually a stronghold. That's right. In the underground area of the cave I chose, it had the stronghold to the end portal. I am extremely lucky. But I'm gonna know that for the next part to see what goodies I can get there. You know, like, yeah, if you go to fight the end. I don't have any Eyes of Ender, and I'd be too weak to fight the End again anyways. So I moved on to this area. None of parts of the caves I would explore in the next part. I did leave some areas unexplored for potential seeking out for next part. Keep the mystery, make you think what's in there. So the little area, then I found a little dungeon, little XP. This one seems to be skeletons. So after I took out this one, I used my torches to stop the other mobs from spawning. Took the loot there, which wasn't very good, but hey, you know, whatever. And boom, day 5, base change day. And for this one, I'm making a second floor to my house. My house is going to be very Minecraft-like. It's not going to try to be like an actual house. It's going to just be your cliche Minecraft house where it's all just a big old square. Like what looked notable. Houses actually look like houses with proper roofing, but I'm not doing that. For now, or ever. We'll see. Yeah, after reminding a bunch of the villagers what's stock because, let's be honest, they don't really need it. I was constructing my second floor with only one thing keeping my building in check. I have to make sure that I can jump in my second floor. I am not a fan of claustrophobic spaces, so I gotta make sure that I have free space in my house. If I cannot jump in my house, it's not a house to live in. So I went in and I was thinking in my head, okay, is this enough to be jumpable? And when I realized that it's not, I continued going and going. And also from past experience, because once you realize, it's pretty easy to remember. So after seeing that, yep, I can now jump in it, I then started the roofing. But of course, I was going to only do the roofing atop, not below, because it's easier that way. But I lost some wooden planks when I was going back up. But regardless, with the rest I did have, I was doing the roof. But unfortunately, this one stack, if you'll see, you know the answer. But regardless, I kept going, doing the roof of my marvelous floor, which you'll see in the next clip what it is. Just know it's not original. At least for now, it's not. So off camera, I fixed it, and next thing I was doing for my house was windows. Windows on both floors, because a Minecraft house needs windows to see where mobs are, potential areas to go, and just generally to look at the beautiful world around you. Now, my window placement here is not very, it's not trying to, look aesthetically pleasing. It's just trying to cover all bases. Though I do want to make it look like it fits, and for me, that did fit at least. So then I started in the back to see that the beautiful village nearby, and the ruined nether portal that I will use to go to the nether in probably the double-digit days. If I'm lucky enough to get a lot of diamonds to make diamond stuff, and then make a bucket, find some lava, mix it with water, jibber jabber. Wait, we have a diamond pick. Still, a lot of work. So yeah, I placed these windows in the back to see my village. The next up was the left side. Next up was the right side. I was going to do the left, but I decided the right because that's where the nether portal is. When I could look at that too. Besides, this is way more important than the left side, which is just the cave. While important, Nether is how you progress the story. So I put the windows there, make the little wood. I like it. I like to see one little bit of wood there, a little bit of remained of the glass of what used to be there, and also it also makes the glass net look it's just floating there, defying physics. In a game that defies physics unless it's sand or gravel for some reason, it just makes things look slightly more realistic, and I kind of like it. So after I did the windows on the first floor, I went to the second floor, which is like last time I just with ladders to make it easier because stairs would require me to have to break more and make it look, like a staircase. And while it's easy, I just don't want to do it. So ladders it is. I installed the windows on my second floor, which looks the same thing as the first floor, but just slightly higher, which makes me more dominant. You'll get used to it. But in this last clip of day 5, after I finished the windows off camera, I was then theming the room. The first floor having a black carpet. And if you wonder how this carpet is just like before with temples. Creative mode cheats. Now, as I've established for these, I only use creative or cheats to finish what I'm already doing because it's not really cheating. Since using creative mode for carpet for your house isn't helping you beat the game. Now, if I got netherite and stuff, that would be pure on cheating, just trying to speed up the game. But I'm not doing that because I want to beat the Ender Dragon on day 100. I only use creative and such from when I'm finishing up something like house construction, because this cheating isn't benefiting me. It's not giving me better tools. It's not making the game easier. It's just making my Minecraft experience way more easier. It makes doing this possible. So the room here, just like before, was a practice training room, a room where I can fight the mobs I see to make sure my combat and stuff is all good. Make sure it's all good when I fight the Ender Dragon. So it then leads to day 6, combat day, and with this it was zombies and skeletons. Now, because there was so much in there that I spawned in for this, a lot got pushed out, causing me to have to use my shield for most of it with skeletons. And with zombies coming after you, it's not easy to micromanage. But luckily, I was doing it, and for some reason, the zombie was getting shot by like 3 skeletons, but it just was focusing on me. Usually, zombies go after the one who shot them, but I guess because there's so much, it doesn't know which one shot them. But regardless, I took out all the ones that I took the cage while using my shield to try to minimize damage, which is not easy when you have to rush in with a sword. Now, of course, I could use my bow more, but that would risk allowing these skeletons to hit me. And I was worried I was going to die here, so I was just letting the mobs try to duke it a little bit for me. Although some skeletons would just hard focus on me. Low on health like crazy, I continued to block it with my shield, thinking how the heck am I going to kill all these dudes. I was thinking kind of wait for the sun to come out, but that would be boring, so I slowly kept moving, using my shield to buff the arrows so that it would hurt the skeleton. And once there was no more skeletons spawning shooting at me, I went back with my iron sword and was selecting all the zombie skeletons that were all crowded up in one area until I got hit back by a zombie. But I went back, kept slicing their face to make it look like an Exo puzzle, minus an actual winner, apart from me. So I continued going, getting hit slightly, but luckily thanks to being a zombie, with not much damage as getting hit by multiple arrows over and over. So I continue slice, no dice though, because they're off in Battlefield, fulfilling Battlefield 6 right now. But the skeletons again was becoming my troubles, and the zombies were starting to hit way more, but with some good old bread, that wasn't an issue. I continued just going, getting hit back one time, but slicing back harder, dealing with the skeletons before they shoot me, and dealing with some baby miscreants, the most annoying of zombies. So after dealing with those disappointments, I went for the parents and cleared the combat day, surprisingly not dying and no tools or armor breaking. But I think I left out a skeleton, which luckily I disposed of pretty fast. And the sun was up, meaning this is not actually day 6, this is really day 7, but I didn't care. You'll see why in a bit. All I know is that this is day 6 because I say it's day 6. It's labeled as day 6, and you see I have not changed the label. So after rushing to bed a little too hard, I could have died there. That would have been freaking hilarious. I ran back inside, and with the minor cheats that I do, I set it back to midnight so I can sleep for this to be properly day 6 and to end this part of Minecraft 100 Days Island. Minecraft 100 Days Islands Part 2. Hope you enjoyed this part of 100 Days. If you subscribe, like, bell and notify, go on my friends, my socials in the description, and I'll see y'all next time and next part of Minecraft 100 Days Islands. Peace.